Welcome back to another episode of Squeak of the Week in our fourth installment of the Dragon Month special. If everything goes according to plan, then this episode should air on August 22nd. August 23rd is a very important day. It's my birthday, which means that I saved my favorite dragon and favorite inflatable overall for the day before my birthday. I'm not really sure when I first saw this week's dragon, but it's always been in my head, and I mentioned it a few times. You can almost say it came to me in a dream. It's a big red dragon with vibrant green eyes and a fire theme. So, this week's dragon and my favorite toy will be the Flame Dragon. Wow, that's a big boy right there. The Flame Dragon design is awesome. For starters, he's big and red, which immediately calls for the attention of everyone in the area, and he's definitely earned the name Flame Dragon. We've got fire symbols all over the body, from the leg, tail, wings. Even the hair is a fiery mane. On the face, we've got a confident smirk because he knows he's handsome, and vibrant green eyes. You know how I feel about red dragons with green eyes. You might notice the little black spots on his horns. That's actually not part of the dragon. It's a common tactic used to protect horns and anything that sticks out from scratching the walls and ceilings and generating holes. Down here on the belly, it's a nice orangey yellow, and at the bottom of his feet, he's got paw pads. The only thing that kind of sticks out from the fire theme is the purple that's under his hearing horns. Now the base vinyl for the body and legs is red, but on the smaller chambers like the wings and tail, it's white, so we do see a little bit of paint damage here. There's a lot of love and care that was obviously put into this design, so this dragon will be getting a 4 out of 4. Next up, we have the durability test, and I would say that the Flame Dragon is pretty durable. The main body is almost entirely lap seams, with one part under the tail as pinch seams connecting to the actual frill. And then the wings, legs, main, little part of the tail are all separate chambers. Lots of air mobility, and the vinyl is super stretchy and super thick. The first gen Flames were actually known for their surprisingly thick but stretchy vinyl. The Gen 2s are just as strong as the first ones. I weigh about 180 pounds and it easily supports me. So, 4 out of 4 in durability. Super strong toy. It should come as no surprise that the Flame Dragon is an easy ride. Quadruped toys is as easy as it gets, and the Flame Dragon is super big, really bouncy. Weight distribution is super easy on land. There are a few ways you could ride it. I always ride it like this with the legs deflated. Some people put something under, like a beach ball, so you can ride it while standing. And some sources say if you're brave enough, you can ride it without anything under. It is strong enough to support, I think, up to 150 pounds, but don't quote me, I'm not sure. The Flame Dragon is one of my favorite toys to bring out to any pool party. It attracts so much attention and is very easy to ride. If you get the balance on the legs just right, it's super stable. You can rock back and forward without any issues. But if you don't get the balance right, you'll fall. My shirt's wet because I didn't get the balance right the first time. The hair here is a little in the way, but if you deflate it, it's a separate chamber. Super great. I love taking this to the beach or to the pool. Easy ride on the water. So given the land and water rideability, easy 4 out of 4. This is one of the gold standard rideability toys. Even on land, I can rock back and forward without any fear of falling off. The final segment, and usually the biggest question, will this toy give me a bang for my buck? Is it worth my money? I would of course say yes, because the Flames are my favorite toy, but we need to look analytically. There were 2 generations of official Flame Dragons. The first one occurred in the mid-2000s, and then a second one again in 2023. The mid-2000s one was originally by Flame Cloud, the creators of the toy, and then the rights were sold to Turbo Shamu and reran in 2023. Both those toys are relatively cheap at the time. You can still find them secondhand. Gen 1, which is what Rinzo is, of course is way harder to find, and Gen 2, you can still find relatively easy on secondhand. These dragons are around the 1,000 to 150 range, but are very worth it. Super stretchy, super strong, and like I said, a very unique toy. So this dragon will be getting a 4 out of 4 in bang for your buck. If you have the opportunity to get one, take it. It's a great toy. So how did the Flame Dragon do? The Flame Dragon is the first toy in the whole series to receive a 16 out of 16 ranking, achieving 4s in all of the categories: design, durability, rideability, and bang for your buck. It's no wonder these toys are a community favorite, and these are definitely my favorite without a doubt. I got Rinzo, the main model for this episode, back in 2023, and since then, he was almost always inflated. When I was in the college dorms, he never went down. I love taking these dragons out to pool parties, beaches, conventions, and panels, you name it. This is one of my go-to dragons, and he's in this week's episode because tomorrow he'll be used in my birthday party as a decoration. If you get the chance to get one, I totally recommend it. This concludes our episode this week, and we'll see you next week for the final episode of our Dragon Month special. Take care.